Planet of the Apes. Get in. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe button and definitely leave a comment in the comment section down below. What have I got today? I've only got a short video today. It's just a little bit of an update on the Apes franchise. If anybody's interested or if you're a fan of the Planet of the Apes, then this video is for you. What have we got? We've actually got a title now for the new movie and we've got another cast member joining. This article was written by Joe Blow, so hats off to you and shout out to the Joe Blow website. Check it out if you want more movie news. So let's get into it. Freya Allen, who you probably know as Ciri from The Witcher on Netflix, she is going from The Witcher to apparently telling a bunch of damn dirty apes to keep their hands off her.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
So Allen will star in, here we go, here's the title. It's called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's the latest film in 20th century's Planet of the Apes franchise. Right, let's have a think about that. So it's called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So what does that entail? What is in fact a kingdom? Well, a kingdom has a king, and a kingdom has peoples, which are for the most part of one group. So thinking about that, it's going to be apes as far as the eye can see. I'm not sure whether humans are going to fit into this story or not, or whether, like the original novel and movies, humans are possibly going to be enslaved. But looking at the artwork there, you've got an ape on horseback in the background. You've got a city which looks pretty much overgrown. It's very post-apocalyptic, which I love. Reminds me a lot of the Will Smith movie I Am Legend. So Owen Teague, as I've mentioned in a previous video, Owen Teague you'll know as Patrick from It. Peter Macron's also starring. He was in the Orville and I think he did a bunch of work on Family Guy. So they start with the Maze Runner Helmer Wesball, who is directing it. He's in the director's chair. Production begins next month. We might possibly see this movie Christmas time next year, hopefully. If not, it's going to be 2024. So that will come out along with, we're going to get the Wolverine and Deadpool movie and possibly John Wick 5 amongst others. Something to look forward to. So production begins next month, marking an all new chapter in the ongoing Apes saga. And I've got no problem with that whatsoever. I know some people might say just leave it be at the last 3 Apes movies, but hey, everything gets rebooted and rechurned and sequeled and prequeled. I like Apes movies, so I'm all for it. So, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes starts several years after the events of 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes, which was directed by Matt Reeves. Josh Friedman, Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver and Patrick Eisen wrote the screenplay. Joe Hartwig Jr., Jaffa Silver and Jason Reed will produce. Peter Chernin, Jenno Topping are going to executively produce it. A little quote here: Planet of the Apes is one of the most iconic and storied science fiction franchises in film history, as well as being an indelible part of our studio's legacy. With Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, we are privileged to continue the series' tradition of imaginative, thought-provoking cinema, and can't wait to share Wes's extraordinary vision for this new chapter. Audiences in 2024, so I was right. I've got a year and a half to wait. Damn it! Damn you, dirty apes! And that was a quote from Steve Asbell, who is president of 20th Century Studios. As you probably know, the whole apes thing is based on a novel by Pierre Bouillet. I think that's the correct pronunciation. The first film in the series was released by 20th Century Fox in 1968. Became one of the year's biggest hits, winning a Special Academy Award and followed by 4 theatrical sequels and 2 television series. A remake directed by Tim Burton conquered the silver screen in 2001. Matt Reeves' trilogy, Rise, Dawn and War, followed. The epic science fiction franchise got its hairy mitts on $1.7 billion at the worldwide box office and by that time has come to start the money train all over again. Good! In addition to revealing the title of the next Apes movie and Alan's inspiring cast, 20th Century has also shared the first look at artwork from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The image shows an ape on horseback looking out on an overgrown metropolis. I think that looks absolutely class. You can check the full image out down below. What do you think about Alan joining the cast of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Do you like the new title? Is Ball the right director for the job? I think he is. I think Freya Allen, is she going to be a human or is she going to be an ape? Who knows? But here's my theory on this movie, alright? It's kind of gone full circle. 1968, he started off with Charlton Heston crash landing on a planet. He didn't have a clue where he was. He found out pretty soon that it was overrun and ruled by apes that could talk and were very human-like, if you like. They were quite primitive, but they rode horses, they had weapons, they had a kingdom, if you like, and he became enslaved by them. And then, spoiler alert, for the end of the original Planet of the Apes, he escapes, but then he finds himself on a beach and he looks up and he sees the Statue of Liberty in the water, in the sea, sort of cracked in half, realises where he is and what's happened. He's gone way into the future and apes have taken over. Could this possibly be a bit of a reset? Could this Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes have somebody crash land in a spaceship that's actually come from the past? I don't know how far into the future this is. It says several years, but it could be 50, it could be 100 years, it could be 200 years. Looking at the overgrowth in the buildings in the photograph there's a lot of erosion, there's a lot of foliage, etc. There's a waterfall in the middle of a city. What's going on there? This could be possibly, and I'm all for it to be honest, this could be a new version of the original version. So anyway, that's enough from me for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a comment in the section down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this franchise continuing with a new sort of, possibly a new trilogy perhaps. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, due out in 2024. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.
You maniac! You blew it up!